All right, so we have proper punctuation, part 1. It's going to be multiple ones because it's a lot with punctuation. So, all right, so this time we got proper punctuation, and this will be the first part. So make sure when you take your notes, you label it because it's a lot to get through with punctuation. Punctuation is the use of symbols to separate and organize written words, sentences, and ideas. Punctuation marks are used to create the separation. And here are some examples we have of punctuation marks, which would include commas, apostrophes, periods, exclamation marks or points, however you want to say it, question marks, semicolons, and quotation marks. And in the parentheses, I put how you would make those things. So we're going to start with in punctuation. We're going to do a period first. Periods are used for statements, commands, and indirect questions. So for some examples of all of those, I wrote for the statement, I ate turkey. That's just a statement. You could say something too like, I like cheese. I have a dog. Simple stuff like that that are just statements. Next would be a command. Eat your turkey would be a command. That's somebody telling you what to do or you telling somebody what to do. So same thing like if I were to say, eat your vegetables or take out the trash, anything along those lines. Last, indirect questions. She asked if we ate turkey. So it's still a question, but it's not like somebody specifically asking, did you eat a turkey? It's she asked if we ate turkey. Or I could say, let me think. Joe asked if you went to the store. Anything along those lines. So still doing ended punctuation, we have the question mark. Shari said I should do this one first, so here we go. With the question mark, it is obviously used for questions. Y'all can write that down if you want to, but it's up to you. And some examples would be, did you eat turkey? Can you cook? Will you bake cookies? How do you make some paper money? Well, I didn't write some. I added that. Oops. But you can see how these questions are a bit more different than the period indirect questions because these are more direct. How do you make paper money? Will you bake cookies? It's much more direct versus grandma asked if you could get off the couch. It's not as indirect, if that makes sense. Ending punctuation with an exclamation point. An exclamation point shows strong feelings or excitement. Ending punctuation, exclamation point. An exclamation point shows strong feelings or excitement. Some of the examples of using an exclamation point would be if I'm saying no with more excitement than just a plain no. No, stop. Yay, I got a new toy. I love cookies. Like all of those would be examples of excitement. But with the exclamation point, it can also go the other way. Like it can just make a statement too, like I got a new toy, period. I love cookies, period. It just depends on how you want to convey the message. If you want the extra excitement to it, you add an exclamation point. If not, you can still use a period and it will be fine. All right, so the last part is we are going to add an end mark to the sentences that I have written out. Sentence number 1 says, I asked if we can play. 2, the Grinch stole Christmas. 3, I can't wait. 4, may I use your toys? After you get done doing that, let one of us know so we can give it a star to let us know that you have it done and it's done correctly. Alright, so here are some of the answers that you could have gotten. For the first one, I did just a period. I guess if you really, really wanted to be excited about asking if we can play, you can add an exclamation point, but I chose to just make it a statement. Number 2, the Grinch stole Christmas, that could just be a statement, or you could be yelling about it, because if you're telling the entire Whoville, you might want to yell and be excited about it. I can't wait. I thought that sounded more excited because you're excited about whatever is coming up. Or it could just be a statement if you're not that excited. And may I use your toys? That was a question, and the only acceptable mark would be a question mark.